Christopher Watkins. Had a very good evening to everyone tuning in around the world, whether it be on FanCode in India or on the ECN European Cricket Network YouTube channel. Good evening to Android Tuner, to Handle with Karen, also to James and to Ashraful as well. Under procedure, and it will be Hamid Mupuri for sloggers. And this starts down the leg side, and they'll also come through for a cheeky single. And off the mark straight away. To really pounce on any short and wide deliveries or any full tosses, and that's exactly what he does there. The chase is on though, and he gets a foot on it, but he takes a tumble. As Aaron Baglietto, he's got a hood on and everything. And eventually it's 2 runs for Ian Latine. That's an interesting cricketing look, isn't it? It is cold and windy out there today. And this is a lovely shot. And Harrison will try and come round, and he won't get there. And that'll be the first boundary, and it's a beautiful one. Well, that's a good way to start. Watkins not looking up to the task early on here, and that was a wayward shot. Plays all round the straight one. Simple game of cricket, simple you miss, I hit. And Bakari picks up his first in the game, and it's the first wicket to fall. Rugby CC 10 for 1. As well. And this is a lovely shot, and over the infield, and that'll be another boundary. But it's mostly relying on that man, Ian Latine, and a direct hit here would have been gone by quite a fair distance, but the throw was wayward from Mipuri down at backward point. It would have been gone by quite a fair distance. It's a suicidal run. Lofted down the grounds. And that's going to be a boundary. Good way to finish the over. And he's got him. Superb delivery from Gary Turner-Bone, and Samath Bodda was looking to be a little bit out of touch out in the middle. And well, that's that wicket. That replay will show us exactly why. No real foot movement, gets stuck entirely. You can see there. Nothing really goes towards the ball. Struck firmly down the ground. That'll be 4. And this is dispatched, and that'll be 6. And it's taken a while to get us the first maximum of the night. It's taken us here into the end of the 8th over. And that's hit in the air, and 6. And no real surprise to see Latine try and take on Christian Badabada. And you may feel that there may be a couple of more of those to come. 6 more. And tries to muscle this down the ground, and will. 4 more. Another superb shot. And again, tries to muscle this down, and again, it's another boundary. And this is going to be 4 yet again. The field moves, and Latine just hits it to where the new gap is. This is hit and hit well, and this could kick on, and it will do. That's one way of proving me wrong. Instead of trying to get a single, he goes ahead and hits a lovely pull shot, and it races away, and it's 4. Struck nicely. Opportunity for Harrison, and taken. And Aaron Baglietto will get a wicket, and it's the big wicket of Latine, who rarely gives his wicket away. We've seen him bat through all 10 overs, but he won't do so this time. He goes for a very well-made half-century of 55 off of 34 deliveries. 3rd wicket falls. Rugby CC 83 for 3. This time pulls and pulls well. However, pretty good work from Emerson Obegno, and they're going to try and come back for the 2nd. And it looks as if Advani will go. I understand why they wanted to take on the 2nd. Advani wanted to face that last delivery. It was a good shot, pulled nicely. He got the first run in, and then Ravegno just pretty simply just got the throw in, and the rest was pretty simple work for Mark Bakarese. Last delivery then. And they're going to take on the single, and I think they might get one just due to pure unmatched, no real awareness from anyone there. And they sneak a cheeky single in, and at the context of this game, that single could be crucial. They'll finish with a leg with a bye, and that means that Rugby CC will end their 10 overs on 87 for 4. Thomas Ramagi then to get us underway in the second innings. He's on the money straight away. Zamet inside edge onto the pad. Starts with the dot ball. And this is hit firmly, and it's going to split the gap. And that's 4. Good comeback. This time it's 2 full though. Over correction yet again, and Frioni pounces. And that's 4. Beautiful way to end the over. Through the ball. Well, this is struck nicely, and it's going to be 1 bounce 4. Lovely shot. Down the ground 6, and that could be out of here. Well, look out if you're in the tower. Richards is in the tower, and he's under attack because that was a lovely shot from Julian Frioni. Little step down, and the full delivery gets punished. Next delivery, though. Well, this is high in the air. One too many, possibly. And it's been put down. Oh, that's a simple catch, and that is this. Doesn't really get much easier than that. And well, Stephen Carey, what has happened here? It's high in the air. The ball possibly had some revs on it. It was a slicey shot, but goes for the crocodile approach. Needs to keep this one quiet again. It's short. They don't really take a risk, but that is a superb shot. Well, this is swept around the corner. That's going to race away. Don't even think the Duracell Bunny is going to get there, and he won't. That's 4 more. Oh, that's beaten everything, and that's going to run away, and that'll be 4 leg buys. Or in the over, I should say.
That's fine.
It's unlucky, though. It was a good delivery. Just managed to beat everything. You can thoroughly enjoy yourself, and that's an opportunity that goes down. It was a hard chance, though, for Zachary Simpson. It came at him very quickly off Zamet. Getting themselves a start. Well, this is hit well, and that'll be 6. And all of a sudden, with one strike of the blade from Brian Zamet, brings himself back into the game, but also brings Sloggers back into the game. This is hit, leg side, and taken. And it's young Samath Bodda, who hasn't put a foot wrong out in the outfield. He bowled superbly with his first 2 overs, only conceding 4 off 2 overs. And then he takes the good catch out in the deep. And Brian Zamet goes, and well, you almost question as to whether or not that is the hope for the Sloggers that goes with him. He goes for 28, Sloggers now 69 for 1. It's a super delivery. Well, it's a net, and you can see there that umpire for Matthews thought that he got a wicket as well, but of course it was a free hit, so they come through, and it's a leg bye. And unless anything changes, well, as plumb as it gets, of course, was off the free hit though. Just needs to be a legal one. And it's a very good legal one. He gets the wicket. And that will be all she wrote almost, as it's now 14 off the last ball required. But Frioni goes, just wasn't enough. And it's a disappointing walk back to the pavilion. And the Sloggers look as if they're going to fall just ever so short of the total. And Frioni goes, and it's now 74 for 2 with a single delivery left in the game. And it will be, but it will be a nice shot from midfield. I don't think it's going to go all the way. Zachary Simpson will come round and cut it off, and it will mean that the Sloggers have been defeated here. Rugby CC are the winners of match 15, and they are going to be very, very happy with that as it extends their stay at second in the table. With that, it extends the gap between themselves and the Sloggers in third place. It was a good competition, pretty evenly matched between these two teams. Rugby CC, they'll be happy.